Hello everyone, it's me again, Teacher Janet, and today we're going to talk about part 2 of our lesson. And our lesson in the past was also about dialogue for day-to-day conversation. But we're going to focus in this lesson time. So how are we going to talk about time or how to say the time accurately or in a more casual way, especially to a native English speaker? So we're going to learn phrases, how to actually tell the right time. So let's begin. All right. So before I discuss how to say this in the right way, let's go back a little bit. Let's review. So in in the 24-hour period that we have, so it's divided into seconds and then to minutes. So in a whole duration of the 24-hour period that we have, so if you're talking about 1 hour, so we have 60 minutes, right? So this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So there's 60 minutes in 1 hour. Okay, now looking at this clock right here, so it's 12 and then it's pointing to 15. Now, if that is the time, so how are you going to tell or respond a native English speaker when you see that the time is this? Okay, so how to respond? What time is it? So you're going to say 15 past 12. It's 15 past 12. Now, what is 15? So it's 15 minutes. What is past? So past actually means after. Past means after. And then 12 refers to the hour. So it's 12 o'clock. But there are 15 minutes after 12 o'clock. So basically, you just say 3 words: 15 past 12, 15 past 12. Or if you want to make it into a full sentence, you can say it's 15 past 12. It's 15 past 12. So basically, it means 15 minutes after 12 o'clock. Now, you can also say 12:15, 12:15, or it's 12:15. Okay, so when you say past, it means after. And then when you say to, it means before. Now, let's talk about the second pattern. Okay. All right, so looking at the clock, it's almost 1 o'clock, right? But there are 15 minutes before 1 o'clock. So how do you respond? What time is it? So you can say quarter to 1. Quarter to 1. Now, teacher, why does it have to be quarter? Why not 15? Because it's 15 minutes, right? 5, 10, 15. 15 minutes before 1 o'clock. Now, when it's before the hour, usually we use quarter. When it's 15 minutes before the hour, we say quarter to, quarter to 1, quarter to 2, quarter to 3, quarter to 4, quarter to 5, quarter to 6. Okay, so on and so forth. Quarter means 15 or 15 minutes, because if you're going to divide the whole clock into 4, so here is 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, another quarter. Okay, so what time is it? It's quarter to 1. It's quarter to 1. Now, if you're going to say it by the numbers, you can say it's 12:45. 12:45. Now let's dive into the conversation. So in this conversation, we have two characters here. We have Margaret and Tony. So let's assume that this is Margaret and this is Tony. So they're talking about time. So Margaret asks, "What time is it? What time is it?" Tony says, "It's 4:45." So if you're going to look at the clock, it's 15 minutes before 5 o'clock. So you say, "It's 4:45." And then Margaret says, "Aren't we supposed to be at Jim's house by 5 o'clock? Aren't we supposed to be at Jim's house by 5 o'clock?" Tony says, 5 or 5:30. He said it didn't make any difference. Margaret replies, "Then maybe we could pick your suit up at the cleaners." Tony says, "Sure, we have plenty of time." Sure, we have plenty of time. So let me explain some of the key phrases here in the conversation. All right, it's 4:45. Basically means just like what I said, it means 15 minutes before 5 o'clock. It's 4:45. It's 4:45. Supposed to. Aren't you supposed to, or aren't we supposed to? What does supposed to means? Supposed to means expected to. You know when your mom tells you, you're supposed to wash your clothes, or you're supposed to wash the plates or the dishes. That means you are, or your mom is expecting you to wash the dishes, or your mom is obliging you, telling you, "Hey, you should do something, or you should do this. You should do this household chore." Okay? Expected to or obliged to. Supposed to. Example, I'm supposed to prepare a program for English club meeting next week. I'm supposed to. I'm expected to. Basically, that's what it means. Next, aren't we supposed to be at Jim's house by 5 o'clock? By 5 o'clock? It's not at 5 o'clock, it's by 5 o'clock. When you say by 5 o'clock, or by 6 o'clock, by 7 p.m., it means no later than 5 o'clock. So you can arrive before 5 o'clock, but not after 5 o'clock. So if that's what you mean, you can say by 5 o'clock. Not after 5 o'clock, but sometime around 5 o'clock. So it can be before 5 o'clock or at exactly 5 o'clock. Next, either one, it doesn't make any difference. Either one, it doesn't make any difference. Now, when you're using the past tense, it didn't. Okay, after a past tense introductory verb, said, so you are going to use both past tenses. Example, he said. So said is the past tense of say, right? So you're going to say also, you're going to use didn't. He said it didn't make any difference. You're not going to say, he said it doesn't make any difference. So you're going to use both past form of the verb. Okay? Especially when it's said. He said it didn't make any difference. I hope that's clear. And then we're talking about cleaners. So let's stop over at the cleaners. What does cleaners mean? Cleaners basically means laundry shop. Let's go to the cleaners and have my clothes washed there. So it means laundry shop, but specifically for dry cleaning, like those clothes that need dry cleaning. So you can say cleaners. Let's go to the cleaners, and basically it means laundry shop. Okay, so I hope that's a little bit clear for all of you. I'm gonna give you an exercise through Wiser. So this is an interactive worksheet, and you're going to answer, okay, using your own voice and record your response to the questions in the interactive worksheet. That's all for today. Thank you so much for listening. Have a nice day, everyone.